This movie left me speechless. Hey, I'm Amy and welcome back. I am going to be talking about Rocketman today, and as you can probably tell, I loved this movie. This is going to probably be a very short review because I can't say enough good things about this movie. It is just, to its core, a beautiful story about Elton John. I don't know a whole lot about Elton John's backstory, so I don't know how much they got true, but it sure gave you a lot of feels. And this is what I've been saying as a very succinct review of it when anybody asks me what I think. It feels like what Bohemian Rhapsody wanted to be, but then so much more. And it's really hard to not compare the two in the same kind of way because Bohemian Rhapsody and Rocketman are both about two powerhouse performers, and they are also kind of in similar styles, where Bohemian Rhapsody focuses a little bit more on Freddie Mercury's story as well as his music and how he writes some of the songs. Rocketman is really just about Elton John, and then also they incorporate his music into that in more of a musical fashion. What I really could compare Rocketman to is Across the Universe. Even though it's not a movie about the Beatles, it still incorporates Beatles music and uses that music to tell a story. If you've seen Across the Universe, you kind of know the correlation, but Rocketman uses Elton John's music to tell Elton John's story. It's in such a beautiful way. You feel all of the emotion throughout the film because of the way they incorporate the music and also because of the performances, specifically Taron Egerton as Elton John. Oh my god, he transformed into Elton John. You feel his emotions, the way he portrays Elton's emotions, his singing. He does such a great job singing as well. I did not realize he could sing. Like, if I did not already have enough of a crush on Taron Egerton, it's like way over the moon now because his singing voice is incredible. It's not like pop song music idol worthy, but it's great for someone who is primarily an actor. I also really love the way the filmmakers used the musical aesthetic to give it a little bit more of the musical vibe. Things happen that normally wouldn't happen in real life that would happen in a musical. There's a scene you see in the trailer where Elton's playing the piano and he starts like floating up, and he's kind of playing the piano with his feet, like his legs kicked in the air, and then it seems like everybody else is floating along with him, feeling the euphoria Elton feels for playing his first real show. And they also play with time, the way musicals play with time, using transitions from one scene to another during the same song to give you the feel of time passing without showing you the entire time passing, because that would get a little bit tedious. But for me, being not a huge fan of musicals, this was a brilliant musical, and I had so much fun with it. So much fun with it. And honestly, I mean, we're not even 5 minutes in, and I feel like I could probably give you my rewatch score because there really is nothing bad I could find about this movie. I mean, there's probably some nitpicky things that any real, true Elton John fan would have. I'm not a massive Elton John fan. I love his music, his songs are great, but because I don't know a lot about his backstory, I can't really nitpick at things within the film that way. Also because I'm not a huge fan of the musical genre, and for this being a musical and it standing out so much to me that I really enjoyed myself, there's not much I can pick at it from that angle as well either. It's just such a amazingly well done film, and I implore anybody and everybody to go see it. It's worth the watch. Even if you are not a fan of Elton John, the story behind it, his overcoming his addiction, not really overcoming his addiction because spoilers a little bit, that's kind of what the through line is, his getting into the addiction. Also, I should mention Bryce Dallas Howard, who plays his mother, is amazing. You feel the cold-heartedness that she has toward her son, but also in some points the love that she has for him, but the cold-heartedness comes out a lot, especially when she is using him for her own gain. The actors in this are phenomenal. The little boy Elton is adorable, and the teen Elton looks exactly like the pictures that they show of Elton at the end of the film. Rewatch score for this is definitely collection. I would buy this movie in a heartbeat. It is so fun, and I really want to watch it again soon. You know, this is probably one of my shortest movie reviews in a while, so let me know what you thought of Rocketman. Why was I forgetting the name of the film? And for the no context question, let me know your favorite musical. It can be any musical, but I prefer if you give me your favorite rock musical, if you have one, or kind of like more of a modern musical, because I really enjoy Rocketman, and Across the Universe was, at the time it came out, one of my favorite movies. I haven't watched it in years, and I did enjoy the musical aspects of Bohemian Rhapsody, even though Bohemian Rhapsody wasn't necessarily a musical, but I would love some more rock musicals in that vein of Rocketman and Across the Universe. So that's a no context question. Any musical, and pretty much if you have any favorite rock musicals, let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really truly do appreciate you. Whoever you are, let me know here in the comments down below, and let's be friends. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, because I love talking on things, movies, TV shows, filmmaking, mystery, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye!